Welcome to We Learn, Virtual Learning Network. This is session number 5th of Society and Religion, and the chapter is the study of religious symbols. The topics to be covered are the nature and meaning of symbols, symbols in religion, interpreting religious symbols, understanding symbols, contextual analysis of symbols, symbols and meaning. The nature and meaning of symbols. What is meant by the term symbol? Radcliffe Brown's definition is that everything that has a meaning is a symbol. Here the meaning refers to what is expressed by a symbol or what the symbol stands for. This is a very wide definition. It's quite likely to come across many things which stands for something else. Regardless of all such things as symbols is not very useful to a sociologist who wants to understand religion via symbols. In order to define the term specifically, we need to examine its nature. It's common to find in textbooks a discussion about differences between a signal and a symbol. So a symbol is anything which has a meaning with respect to any person, event, situation or any culture. So symbol is anything which a person associates it with or which is understandable by a person. We have also to show how a signal is different from a symbol. But as also is the case with an icon, index and allegory, in fact all these terms serve to form an image or representation of something in the mind. Often one comes across the word sign and symbol being used interchangeably. At times, sign is used when another person may find it more appropriate to use the word symbol or vice versa. Such scholars as Ernest Cassirer hold that symbolic representations is an essential function of human consciousness and it is fundamental to our understanding to human culture, including history, art, science, myth and religion. So basically, symbol and signs, these terms are used interchangeably. Sign is when another person finds it more appropriate, and a symbol is when a person finds it an association with some object, some code or some other person. Symbols in religion. The functionalists on the other hand ask the question, what rituals as observed via symbolism do for the society? Rituals are those formal actions which are expressed through symbol. The functionalists study the process of transactions or regular patterns of interaction and explain them in terms of what a particular transaction or interaction did for a group of people. For example, according to Firth, political symbols can be used as instruments of public control. Firth argued that a person or a party can control the mobilizational efficacy of symbols by manipulating the meanings assigned to them. So rituals are formal actions. They are only expressed through symbols. Symbols which are seen, which are concrete, and it is a process of transactions or regular patterns of interaction, and that is being explained by an interaction with a group of people. Symbols in religion. It is a well-established notion that religion views human behavior in terms of cosmic order and reflects that cosmic order in human actions. Geertz, 1966, argued that in empirical terms, not many try to inquire as to how this is actually achieved. So basically, a religion views human behavior, human beings as parts of the universe, as parts of the cosmic order, and reflects that cosmic order in human actions. That cosmic order, that part of the universe, that is also reflected in the human behavior and actions. In sociology, we have very good theoretical framework to analyze socialization process of child, succession to political power, economic processes of production, distribution and consumption, etc. But for a long time, little progress was made in the field of religion. So a lot of theories have been analyzed for the socialization process of children, succession to political power, economic processes, economic power of production, distribution and consumption, but little progress and little theories have been done in the field of religion. It was a study of religion as a system of symbols that provided a breakthrough or that provided a new discovery. Interpreting religious symbols. Lévi-Strauss takes language to be a model for understanding social behavior. Structuralists like Lévi-Strauss try to relate consciousness to the unconscious, individual to the cultural, and objective analysis of experience to subjective experience of individuals. Levi-Strauss argues that mythic structures parallel social structure not because mythic mirrors society, but because both myth and social structure share a common underlying structure of human mind. Human beings also have certain myths about certain things, events and structures in society, and they also have the social structure on which myth or other things or the analysis of the experiences are based. Put it differently, myths are more than the meaning they offer to an interpreter and the functions. So myths are definitely, they do not serve any much function or any much function of the function to the interpreter. Leach 1976 uses a structuralist method to decipher the various symbolic forms. To him, culture is only a manifest physical form and it originates in our mind. Within our mind, it begins as an inchoate metaphysical idea. Inside our mind, categories emerge as a set of opposing categories. So, culture is only a manifest physical form through which we are able to see the activities, the behavior, the eating habits of the people, of the human beings. But inside our mind or within our mind, there are different categories which emerge, and there is also metaphysical ideas which emerge in our mind. Structuralism can be used to study almost any sociological or anthropological area of interest or specialization. Levi-Strauss, Leach and others have demonstrated great skill and versatility in using the structuralist theory method and data. They have used great skill and versatility in making out the structuralist theory and in also analyzing the data and its methods. Understanding symbols. Mary Douglas, 1966, studied the pollution beliefs of Zeus recorded in the Bible and also used the ethnographic notes from various societies of the world. Primitive people's understanding of pollution can be understood by exploring our own mentality according to Douglas. She quotes Lord Chesterfield's definition of dirt. Dirt is a matter out of place. What is implied here is an order and contravention of that order. Take a simple example. Will any of us leave our footwear in a bookshelf? No. This is because footwear and books belong to entirely different realms. We know of an order where footwear belongs to footwear stand and a book belongs to a bookshelf. So these two are different things and these two belongs to entirely different fields and realms. Douglas in 1970 explores the cosmology of various societies and their relations with the corresponding bodily symbols. Human body is used to express the experiences of social relations. We present our body in different postures and angles depending upon the situation, whether it's formal or informal. So whether the situation is formal, informal, or whether it's familiar or unfamiliar, our body postures and angles shows that, or it is shown through our body postures and angles depending upon the situation or the social relations. According to Douglas, experienced social relations are structured in two ways, group and the grid. In societies where group is strong, human body is guarded against attack from outside. So in societies where the groups are strong, where the groups have unity, the human body is also guarded against attacks from outside. The inside or outside definitions are clear-cut. Social experience emphasizes external boundaries of the body, ignoring the internal structure of the body. In such a society, the social philosophy is that the internal structure can remain undifferentiated. Such societies believe that injustice within the society can be removed by eliminating the internal traitors who ally with the outside enemies, which fearing cosmology is an example. So in societies where injustice in the society is prevalent, that can be only eliminated by eliminating the internal traitors or internal people who ally with the outside enemies and do harm to the people. Contextual analysis of symbols. For Turner, symbol is always the best possible expression of relatively unknown fact, a fact which is nonetheless recognized or postulated as existing. He lists three properties of symbols. Condensation. Many things and actions are represented in a single form. So with the help of condensation, a lot of things and activities, a lot of actions are also represented in a single form. Unification. A dominant symbol within a ritual unites together many diverse ideas and phenomena. So unification process happens when a dominant symbol when a dominant characteristic from any ritual unites a lot of people and diverse ideas. Polarization of meaning. Polarization of meaning at one pole of ritual, moral and social orders of the society, values and norms are represented by the dominant symbol. Turner identifies different levels in the meaning of ritual symbol. Exegetical meaning. This meaning is obtained by questioning the layman and ritual specialists involved in the ritual situation. So basically the meaning is obtained, the meaning is gained by questioning the layman or the ritual specialists those are involved in the situation. Operational meaning. This meaning is obtained by what they do with particular symbol and how they use it. So basically the meaning is obtained by what they do with a particular symbol. Positional meaning, the meaning that a particular symbol acquires by its relationship with other symbols in a totality. So the meaning which a particular symbol acquires by its relationship with other symbols in the totality. Symbols and meaning. Clifford, Geertz. Geertz refutes the view that meanings are in the minds of people. According to him, symbols and meanings are shared by the actors between them. According to Geertz, symbols, meanings that is a shared process and is shared by the actors between them. Meanings are public and are shared. Cultural patterns are things of this world like rocks and streams. They are not ideas, hence metaphysical. For Geertz, meaning is embodied in public symbol, and it is through the symbols that human beings communicate with each other their worldview, ethos and value orientations. So, it is only through symbols that human beings communicate with their value systems, their value orientations and their ethos and the worldview. Geertz studies culture from the actor's point of view. He rejects a structuralist position which ignores the role of individual and favors the universal mental structures. So Geertz studies culture from the actor's point of view. He ignores the role of individual and favors the universal structure. For Geertz, culture is a product of social beings who try to make sense of this world through their actions. So culture that is only being imbibed, or that is formed by the individuals or the human beings and their actions. If we want to make sense of culture, we have to situate ourselves in a position from where it was constituted. Geertz holds a view that culture is essentially particularistic and hence there cannot be a universal epistemology. So that was all about culture, and it was all about society and its relationship with human beings and the culture. These are some of the questions. You have to do it yourself. Question number 1. What is the place of body symbolism in Mary Douglas' approach to the study of symbols? Use 5 lines for your answers. And question number 2. Who tried to strive for a natural science model understanding religious symbols? Use 1 line for your answer. That's it. Happy learning. We learning.